What it is, YouTube? It's your boy Bobby Scover playing the OG of Skyrim, Bethesda Classics, the original Skyrim that came out on 2011. Yeah, whatever the date was. I think it's 2011. You see already glitch, nothing like, Skyrim is glitching. Yep, that high quality Bethesda we've come to know and love. Now, why have I gone this way? Well, the reason why I've gone this way is because I was thinking about the state of the industry and how everything is currently looking, which is poor at best. And I was thinking about how can we possibly change? Wow, that's just wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. Let's see if I can go to a forward location. I'm going to have to save it an earlier location, or load rather, right here. So the reason why any better? No, it's no better. It's even worse. Let's start straight from scratch then. Anyways, okay. Well, as we see, nothing has changed since. Nothing has really changed since between Fallout 76 and I'm going to say what? Before Skyrim. Oblivion. Right. All right. So I'm just thinking about the state of the industry. Like I said, what needs to happen in order to make the industry improve? We need another video game crash. Woo. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. We need another video game crash in the industry. We need companies to lose massive amount of money. The majority of publishers and developers to go under. You got your independent studios. They're not going to hurt. But your massive ones, yeah, they're going to hurt pretty well. There's some exceptions to the rule. I don't see Rockstar hurting at all. I don't see
Hey, you. Finally awake.
Well, really, only one I can really think of is Rockstar. They're probably not going to hurt. Everybody else may suffer. I think there's not too many companies I can think that won't hurt, and some of the companies that may not hurt, they need to hurt. So what's made me come to this conclusion? Well, look at the state of video games. Publishers, developers think they can get away with whatever, do whatever, and people will just sit up, take it, and roll over. They'll still make some money, even in the worst case scenario, that that most people don't buy the game, and that's a problem. We're in a state now where they don't really care about anything else other than bottom line. Activision, EA, Bethesda, ZeniMax. I'm gonna keep going. I know I'm missing people. It's Activision, EA. Yeah. There's more. Like the recent one with Rate, Soft, or whatever they're called. And that acid flip, or what's that game called? Whatever that power game, Atlas, which was an acid flip of another game. Can't think of the game. I never got a chance to play it. So until these companies start hurting at that bottom dollar, then they won't care. And as long as they can make $1 off his poor quality, they'll go for that dollar. But cripple the dollar, and the results will show themselves. Activision and Call of Duty. Well, let's look at Activision first and foremost. Activision got extremely lucky with Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I know everybody will argue about being popular and famous before Modern Warfare, and I'm not exactly gonna argue against that. It's true. They were popular before then, but no one will disagree that Modern Warfare kicked off a new era for Activision. Billions of dollars. Money they probably never even dreamed of prior to that point. So then they go ahead and just put out a bunch of Call of Duties year after year, over and over and over again, to a few having great success, many having mediocre success, and quite a few having piss poor success. Wow, it's already a dragon. All right, I got mods on. There it is.
I bet they had something to do with
So
this.
now they've stopped caring about quality. Even with Blizzard, they're running Blizzard like a business instead of a video game studio. There's nothing wrong when you make money. Even me, I'm looking to win the best of myself, and I'm looking to make money. Because from an investor standpoint, you're looking to make as much money as possible. Just being real. And that normally works for most businesses, but it does not work for entertainment, gaming, or consumer products. When you just go to get as much money as you possibly can as quickly as possible, you start lacking in quality. If your quality goes down, you lose customers. And if you lose customers, you start to lose your business. And that's the big issue. They're not caring about that second part of it, of losing customers. They're only caring about that initial portion of it, of getting money. They're not thinking beyond the few, measly portions of dollars that they'll gain. Because while you do gain money short term, you lose money in the long term. And if I'm lying, EA's totally, since that Star Wars Battlefront fiasco, what they've lost, $20 billion? Is that it? Their stocks have gone down $20 billion. That's a large amount. Yeah, it's fluctuated up and down, but you consider their high to their low, their current low, it's $20 billion that you drop because you're piss poor quality. People getting sick of your, repetitive cycle of just kicking us around, kicking the users around, and the quality of everything, microtransaction, the whole nine. Activision, when you do the same thing, try to boost money by adding more microtransaction, this, that, and the third. But nobody's buying into it. People are leaving past it. And they're trying to figure out, how can I supplement my money in order to make people still want to stay? You can't. You screwed yourself. Because making people add money, make a black record, but making people, or trying to force people to pay, is not what wins customers. It never wins customers. Get some good scars going on. Forcing people to pay does not help you win customers. Giving people good quality does. As I may mention in another video that I had, what everybody wants to be Rockstar. Because Rockstar, Red Dead Redemption, and GTA 5 was really a license to print money. They make all this money with these, microtransactions are in. Microtransactions, however, with them are not the primary focus of their game. It's additional, but not the forefront of how they're looking at their, at anything. They made a good game, then added microtransactions later on. I can get behind that. Yeah, you're gonna have that's nothing blue eyes. When people have no problem paying money if the product is good. With Valve and can't think of them. Can't think of the game. Everybody, y'all know the game. Counter-Strike, CS:GO. They're still making money because people don't mind paying money for a good game. Taking on the other side of the fence with EA, they put microtransaction in every single sports game they possibly had. Not thinking about the fact that people will pay money for a good game. They're thinking on the lines of people will pay money for a game that they like to play, even if it's inconveniencing them. Which, all that is again why I say we need a video game crash. Companies need to lose money. They need to lose a lot of money. Once they lose, couple $1 million, then maybe they'll be willing to listen to their consumers. Now and even then, that's still a big maybe. That's close to the way I look. Closer. I look more like the face right. Well, right now, probably like that right now. Somewhere right there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Nothing like that. But none of it's going to change. None of it is going to change. They need to suffer, because businesses don't really care if we as the consumers suffer, so long as we can pay. They'll start paying attention about whether we should suffer once things go wrong.
Captain, what should we do?
And then we can't pay them, then they care about if we suffer. Or if we make them look bad, then they want to care about if we're suffering. Taking into consideration the issue with 2K games in the NBA, whole NBA 2K19 fiasco. It boils down to the fact that, as companies, they don't really care about their consumers. You can say whatever you want to say that they do care about, they don't care about. No, they really don't care about consumers. They only care about consumer money. So if they don't get the consumer money, then they can't make money. They can't make money, they go out of business. They start to lose a good bit of money, start to having to go out of business. Then, and only then, do they start to realize that they need to worry about quality, not quantity, and not finances that go along with it. In addition, add this too. Even if everybody agreed, including the sports fanboys who ignore the information and still buy the same game year over year, even though there's little to no update from the previous year, then people also need to stop buying these re-releases. Skyrim Special Edition, Skyrim came like 7, 8, 9 times. Who knows? It might be double-digit times at this point. But that needs to stop too. Because if companies realize, well, I'm not making money on a new game, I can make money on a re-release, then they'll do that. And nothing getting better. They'll just keep putting out re-release instead of putting out a good quality product to begin with. While it is true that most of the re-releases that were done are only accepted as highly because the quality was so good, I guarantee you, by comparison, people would rather play Skyrim, the original Skyrim like I'm playing now, than they play Fallout 76. That's my 2 cents. You can throw them back in my face, you can add your own to it. But that's going to be into this. I ain't giving through much, but yeah. Bobby Stover is your boy. Enjoy the rest of your day.